Questions for Nicco?
So Nicco, start at the beginning. When Garrett goes down, what goes through your head? Are there nerves? What happens immediately?
Yeah, the backup quarterback position is the most interesting and I think challenging positions in all of sports because you prep just like you're the starter all week, every rep, and you may not do anything for 3.5 hours, but that's the job, that's the role I play. And then in the rare occurrences like tonight, my number was called, and just getting the ball to the guys who are faster than me and the better athletes, and just letting them get in space and just managing the game. I think that's become one of my skill sets is just getting in there and being consistent, being disciplined. That's one of the pillars of our offense, of our team, is just playing disciplined, clean football. Not too many penalties tonight. And I think similar to the Oklahoma State game, where you just go in there and just manage the game and get out of there with a victory. So I'm happy that we can come out on top.
How similar was this to Oklahoma State last
year? Not much. Just from the portion of Garrett going down and me going in, that's about it. Because obviously I've become pretty accustomed to the rivalry here and understand it pretty well, I think, and it means a lot to people around here, and it's such an honor to be able to go out there and win that one for the state of West Virginia, because they came out and supported 4 quarters and had our backs the entire time. So
on that note, you played high-level high school football in 2 different states. You got your feet wet last year, looking at last week as well as Duquesne. Did any of that kind of help you, prepare you for the task at hand tonight, or did you have to kind of just go out there and take things one snap at a time?
Oh, absolutely. I think life is all about experiences. It's about repetition, seeing the same thing over and over until you're unconsciously competent, where you're not thinking about what you're doing, you're just doing it because it's instinctive. I think that's the portion where I will continue to get better at the more I get reps throughout the week. Being the second string quarterback, you don't see quite as many reps as the starter throughout the week, which is obviously the way it goes. But I think I'm a big repetition guy. The more I see things, the more I get comfortable with them. But yeah, life is all about experiences. Everything from like you said, from Colorado to Arizona to Oklahoma State, everything helped me be confident tonight.
What's going through your head on those kneel downs at the game?
It's a good question. That's when I really was just looking around and realizing what had just been accomplished. We had not beating them since 2011. That's something we talked about all week, and it's something you can visualize, taking that knee at the very end, but to do it, myself out there in real time was, it felt like a dream. It was awesome to be out there with my guys.
Situation like tonight, how helpful is it to have Cole Taylor on that first completion on that touchdown, just somebody to rely on?
Yeah, glad you mentioned that. He's one of the major keys of our offense, of our whole team. Being a young quarterback, one of the things you really want to try to do is get early completions, gain some confidence, get a little momentum, and it's hard to miss a 6'7" tight end. So put it in the vicinity, and he goes and makes a play. So very, very grateful to have him on the offense, and he's played in a lot of big games, so very experienced, was helping me out there. Just a very, very important part of this offense.
Do you think after the fumble, 2 plays later, the defense kind of has your back, comes down, puts you right in position to score, and you score? What's that like for them to, not only after the fumble just to have your back, but be able to then go complete it for them on the flip side?
That's what it's about, man. That's complementary football. That's offense not getting the job done, and defense finding a way. A little bit of clutch factor there from Aubrey Burks. But I knew if we were going to get the ball back in the offense's hands, there was no doubt we were going to get in the end zone. That was a mental error, but quarterbacks, especially young quarterbacks, sometimes can struggle with dwelling on the past and remembering the negative plays more than the positive ones. So I had a lot of help once I came off the sidelines from that play, from CJ and the coaches and everyone just saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back, calm down, stay in this game. There's a lot of game left. So I think we responded really well.
Coach Brown mentioned
to you at
halftime? Did you guys have a talk at all?
Yes, sir. He was he was in my ear every time I would come off the sidelines. Just again, it's experienced quarterback, seen a lot of reps. We prep these guys for a very long time now. So I was talking to him after every single drive. I was talking to him after every single drive and just getting on the phone with the coaches up top and as much help as I can get. I don't claim to know everything, so as anytime someone's willing to give me a pointer or tell me something that they see, I'm all ears. So it's been a very, very important part to the success tonight of the team. I think was Garrett because he played a little bit of both of the of a coach to me, where he was, hey, look for this, see this, and calming me down, when things didn't go our way, like the fumble, for instance.
Down in reps between the first team, second team quarterback that you get during the week. So when that comes into a game where you come in, have you repped everything in the game plan just fewer times, or are there a couple things might get kind of ruled out a little bit?
Absolutely, yeah. I think just like you said, we have the similar packages and stuff we do, but two very different quarterbacks with different skill sets. So I think that's what makes us so dangerous. It's unique to prep for a lefty quarterback. I think defenses have to consider that every week. I see all of the game plan reps, and then it tends to be some extra stuff for lefties rolling out left, quarterback runs, stuff like that. So hope that answers that.
Nicco, what can you say about the way CJ and Jalen ran?
Oh man, I think that is the definition of grit and determination, getting the job done. Over 160 yards between them. I mean, that's ground and pound. We said all week that the game is going to be won in the trenches. It's going to be won up front. I put R5 against anyone in the country, and when you got a guy like C.J. Donaldson in the backfield and Jalen Anderson, just give him the ball and go let him be special. So they were one of the key factors to this win tonight. Absolutely.
All right. Thank you very much, Nicco.